greenhouse gas saturation in the atmosphere currently is 4 to 1 parts per million, the highest that it's been in 3 million years. You as a company seek to reverse the trend by pulling carbon out of the atmosphere. How will this be done? I mean, over 90% of carpets today are made of synthetic fibers such as, nylon, polypropylene, or polyester. These are petrochemical-based raw materials that are linked to carbon emissions. How can a carpet, your carpet, become carbon negative?
We at Interface have really taken the chance to dive into innovation. And one of the amazing things that we came out with actually in 2020, and what a year to come out with it, right? In the midst of the COVID pandemic, was this carbon negative carpet tile. And that's incredible. The carpet tile is carbon negative from what's called cradle to gate. So that's all of the raw materials that go into that carpet, all of the manufacturing that takes place at the point where it's then sold to the customer. It's carbon negative. And we did that by looking for unique materials, bio-based materials that are sequestering carbon in the atmosphere, and then we're able to take those materials and store them long-term in our products. So yes, we certainly are, there are a lot of different materials within our products, but as we look for new and different materials to integrate and also focus on looking for more recycled materials over time, we can really reach a point where we're actually carbon negative, and we've proven that.
You're talking about very specific parts of the carpet, are you not? There is this bio-based material is applied to the backing.
The backing of our carpet tile is where we're using those stored materials that are storing carbon long term. But what we're able to do is those are so carbon negative that all of the other materials within that product, and that's heavily leaning on increasingly recycled products and the lowering footprint of those. Even with those other products that have some amount of footprint, we can still achieve carbon negativity for the carpet tile overall. And that's our Sequest BioX backed products. Those are carbon negative overall, including all materials.
So the backing is the bit that has the bio-based material. Where's the recycled content going?
We look for yarn that has a very high recycled content. That comes in a number of forms. We work really heavily with our suppliers to get high recycled content yarn. So they might be taking that from old carpet, old, clothes, other textiles, or it can also come from, we had a wonderful effort that was done called Networks, where they were taking rogue fishing nets in the waterways and collecting those, packaging those down, and then recycling that so that we have what was absolutely a waste and actually an environmental hazard becoming a recycled product in our products now.